This week on Jam.
Get out, my week.
KyleTV, our producers, directors, and editors decided to celebrate April Fools with a special 1 hour long episode of news, weather, campus bites, sports, and the premiere of Family Feud, sprinkled in with some of the best knee-slapping content we could come up with. Hello and welcome into KyleTV on this lovely April 1st, also known as April Fool's Day. I'm Kyle Wills, alongside Kyle Wills. Enrollment at the university has been at the forefront of the news this semester. Executive producer Elizabeth Koss has more.
Thanks, Kyle. Youngstown State University has seen declining enrollment rates for several years now, but to Provost Brian Smith, this comes to no surprise. Smith explained to the Jambar how ever-changing demographics are playing a role in the decline.
Many areas of the United States and the Midwest in particular is undergoing demographic changes. A number of years ago, there were fewer babies born, and so we're seeing fewer graduating from high school locally, and that trend continues downward. So that's one thing. Also, there has been somewhat of a relocation, of people moving out of some areas of the Midwest. So these cycles are known and they're predictable.
But while the university has identified as to why the enrollment is dropping and will continue to drop, they have combated the drop as well as they can through scholarship opportunities, according to Mike Sherman.
Of the $126 million that's been raised through the We See Tomorrow campaign, about $70 million of that is scholarships. That is outstanding and astronomical and really unheard of in terms of that percentage of a campaign.
Enrollment drops have happened all across the country and are projected to continue across the country for several more years. However, graduation rates at YSU have gone up. For Jambar TV, I'm Elizabeth Koss.
The Student Government Association held its presidential debate on March 21st. The candidates had a chance to talk about their initiatives and plans of administration. Gianna Battaglia and Faith Marzio hope to get closer to first-year student services.
I was really pleased to hear everybody's answers, and I was really pleased to see the turnout. I think everything went well.
Nico Masterides and McGuire Franco want to have student involvement at the forefront in their administration.
We have a Make It Happen initiative that directly implements the student voice into our campaign, and that's really our main focus with everything that we're doing.
Jeremy DeMarco and Alexa Karimsky planned their initiatives at the beginning of the year.
I had a lot of initiatives planned. I started working on this way before I found an AP, but I really thought about what do I want to change on campus, and I started it, and then I thought, who is going to best help me achieve those goals?
Voting starts on April 5th and closes April 6th. The Muslim Student Association is a group on campus that works to break barriers and make connections by teaching about Islam and the Muslim religion. Coming up in April, the group is planning on having an Islamic Awareness Week on campus, where students will be able to partake in activities such as try on a hijab and early morning sahur, breakfast in preparation for their charity event, Fastathon. This event will take place during the Islamic holy month of Ramadan from April 2nd to May 2nd. These events are not only to raise money for the MSA, but raise awareness by educating non-Muslims about the traditions through fun and engaging activities where everyone is encouraged and welcome to partake in the fun. For more information, you can follow the MSA Instagram at ysu.msa or email the association's president. With the Russian invasion of Ukraine over a month old, many Americans and YSU students have become interested in the conflict and its origins. Jambar TV spoke to a few YSU staff members who gave context to the events surrounding it. At the university, he explained Russians' inaccurate justifications for the conflict. One was the claim that Ukraine does not have a non-Russian history or identity.
It's one of these areas that has struggled for a long time to create and sort of articulate a national identity. It's had a national identity for a long time. It clearly is a state. It clearly is a nation, but it has this history. It's only been an independent state for about 30 years.
He also explained the historic context for Russia's denazification claim.
When the Nazis invaded the Soviet Union in 1941, they came through Ukraine in many places. And some Ukrainians cooperated with the Nazis when they came in, seeing the Nazis as potential liberators from the horrors of the Stalinist Soviet Union that they were living under. That alliance didn't go very far and didn't last very long. But there is a clear tendency in Russia to see those Ukrainians who collaborated with the Nazis in an extraordinarily negative light. And I think a lot of conflation of modern Ukrainian nationalism with that World War II era Nazism.
Another professor, David Simonelli, specializes in contemporary events and is a Europeanist. He explained his worries with the possibility of the use of tactical nuclear weapons.
They may lose their patience and use one, and the use of one nuclear weapon is enough to bring dramatic climate change to this planet that could have an impact on Youngstown, on, frankly, just the entire world in throwing up dust, ash, everything else into the atmosphere. So it may come back to your life if an atomic bomb is dropped there.
The chances of it happening are slim, but slim is not good enough. It has to be 0%. And we have not been vigilant about this the same way we were during the Cold War.
For more in-depth information, viewers can take a look at this week's issue of the Jambar. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and several Youngstown State University departments are joining forces to spread awareness and provide resources to individuals of all genders within the campus community. Events include in-person workshops and discussions, as well as displays and tabling events providing mental health assistance and resources. Graduate Associate Cherise Schmidt says her involvement in sexual assault awareness is important on more than just a personal level.
But I work at the domestic violence shelter, and I am a survivor, so this is important to me. And I also have a daughter that is on this campus, so I want to raise awareness. I want to help.
Additional sources about where to reach out or to where you can go for assistance can be found through YSU's website. YSU's Penguin Productions is hosting its Federal Frenzy on Saturday, April 23rd. The event will be held from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. in downtown Youngstown. Destiny McGee, activities lead for Penguin Productions and junior dance management major, explains what Federal Frenzy is.
It's an arts and musical festival that takes over downtown Youngstown, so we block off Federal Street. This year we're going to have multiple stages downtown. We're going to have multiple bands. It's going to be bigger than we normally do it since we're back in person this year.
For more information on Federal Frenzy or Penguin Productions, you can visit their website or check out the Penguin Productions Instagram page. Director Preston Bosley has an update on an important story. Preston?
Thanks, Kyle. I'm Preston Bosley, here in the Jambar office with this week's Kyle Update. There's currently only one Kyle Wills on Youngstown State University's campus. Kyle, how are you?
I'm lovely today.
There you have it, folks. That is this week's Kyle Update. Back to you, Kyle.
Thanks, Preston. Now let's send it over to Kyle Wills with the weather. Thanks, Kyle. I'm Kyle Wills, and let's take a look at the radar for the upcoming weekend. As you can see behind me, this week is a rainy week. Because the temperature is lower today, The rain is most likely going to be a snowy mix, but tonight the valley is looking clear. On Saturday, we can expect mostly clear skies, but we do have a chance of rain later at night. By Sunday, the rain pushes its way back into the valley and is going to puddle on the roads. But once again, when night comes around, the valley will clear out. Going into Monday, the morning is going to dry out, but by nightfall, expect the rain to return. Now let's take a look at my 4-day forecast. Today is looking a little rough with only a high of 40 degrees and rain. You're going to need a jacket and an umbrella if you're planning on going out today. Tomorrow, however, is going to be a little nicer. The temps are going to be in the 50s and the rain will stay away for the most part. Sunday is going to have nice temps like Saturday, but the rain will return. We'll see a 70% chance of rain throughout the day. When we return to school on Monday, we're going to see a high of 53 degrees and some sunshine early morning. It looks like our newscast has come to an end, but you'll want to stay tuned for a Bite with Kyle. Kyle Wills will be reviewing on campus and some specialties they serve. For Kyle and Kyle at the news desk, I'm Kyle Wills.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa and I'm YN proud.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Hello and welcome back to A Bite with Kyle. This week I'm focusing on a delicacy at the university. One of my favorite places, the Den, is known for one meal and one meal only. Their breakfast burrito is arguably the best item on their menu, and recently the Jambar staff has found themselves hooked on the meal as well. From the editor-in-chief herself to copy editors, the burrito has become a staple not only in the Jambar office, but to other students at the university as well. Let's take a look. The Den at the KyleTV food court is home to many delicious food items, from its 100% pure beef burgers, to breakfast items, to old school, cool ice cream treats. However, there is one meal on the menu that is absolutely irresistible. The Chipotle breakfast burrito is one of the hottest items on the menu. This delicacy consists of scrambled eggs, pepper jack cheese, bacon, pico de gallo, onion, topped with scrumptious chipotle sauce, and wrapped delicately in a crispy, grilled flour tortilla. It's also served with sour cream and salsa. I have been hooked on this amazing meal since the start of the 2021-22 academic year and have slowly made this burrito the proclaimed official meal of the Jambar. Some were quick to judge and first thought this to be a crazy obsession before finding out how good it actually is.
I thought it was a little crazy at first, your obsession with the breakfast burrito. I didn't really understand.
I was so curious, you know? I was intrigued by like the flavors that were hidden within the burrito.
I thought it was a little ridiculous. I didn't understand what was good about it or like why it was necessary to get it every week or multiple times a week.
However, once these same people finally tried the famous Chipotle breakfast burrito, they would soon be indulged in the mouth-watering meal.
First bite reaction was, wow. I understand the hype. I get it. I understand what it's all about.
Yeah, it's a good burrito. I can see why you get it so often, you know? I've been getting it maybe, every few weeks or so. It's good.
I do think the burrito is very good, yes. I've been getting this burrito about once a week with the other Jambar staff.
Since the Jambar staff has given the burrito a chance, many join along in the Jambar field trips to the KyleTV food court to order the marvelous meal, along with many other stupendous food choices at the den, including their sweet potato fries. What do you dip them in? Next week on A Bite with Kyle, we'll be discussing what sauce you dip your sweet potato fries in. The Jambar is not endorsing or advertising for this product. This is a skit for our April Fool's show and is not sponsored by the Den. Thank you. This has been A Bite with Kyle. We hope to see you sometime soon in the Den. I'm going to go get myself a burrito. That's a shame I'm stuck. I'm stuck. That's a shame. Guess I'm not getting a burrito. I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. Time to play Family Feud. This week, Team Laurel will face off against Team Michael. It's time to play Family Feud. Kyle Wills. Welcome everyone to an episode of Family Feud. We have Team Laurel over here, which consists of Laurel, Aileen, Sydney, and Austin. And over on my left, we have Team Michael, which consists of Michael, Henry, Maddie, and Jess. So let's give a round of applause for all you guys competing here today. So, our top 6 answers are on the board. Now, give me Laurel and give me Michael. Ooh, let's go, Michael! You got this, Mike.
How are we buzzing in, Kyle?
Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Good enough?
We surveyed some of the Jambar office, and some of the Dunkin' Hub. What is the best place to get food on campus?
Chipotle. I like that answer, guys.
Yeah, good answer.
Good answer, Michael.
Is it on the board? Is it? Let me find my marker.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes! Woo! Number one answer. Way to go, dude.
You have the number one answer, or do you want to play or pass to the other team?
I want to play.
They're going to play. They're going to take this one around. So, we're going to go to the second member of Team Michael. We have Henry over here. Henry, how are you today?
Doing great, Kyle. Thank you.
I'm going to hand you that microphone. So, I'm going to ask you the same question. What is the best place to get food on campus?
I think I'm gonna go Wendy's. Wendy's?
Good.
Wendy's?
Yeah, good answer.
Wendy's.
Show me Wendy's.
Is it up there?
Okay, that's a big X.
Sadly not on the
Sorry,
board,
guys.
but we're going to move down to Maddie. Maddie, how are you today?
All right, how are you?
It's a lovely day. We get to play some Jamley Feud. Got our top 6 answers on the board. Maddie, you got 1 strike. I'm going to ask you the same question. What is the best place to get food on campus?
I'm gonna have to go with the Den.
The Den.
I like that answer.
Show me the Den.
No!
Who did you survey?
Who are these people?
So, Jess, your team has put you in a situation here. You have 2 strikes on the board.
Wait, we can deliberate, right?
1 more strike.
We can. You guys.
1 more
right,
strike,
right.
and you give Team Laurel the opportunity to get your points. We surveyed a certain amount of people. What is the best place to get food on campus?
I'm gonna have to go with Chipotle.
Ooh,
Chipotle.
good answer. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man, I
good.
didn't even think about that.
Show me Chipotle.
Way to go, Jess.
Okay, I'll take that from you, Jess. We're going to go all the way back down here to Michael. Michael? Got the number 1 answer the first time around. Second try.
I'm gonna go with Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Donuts.
That's a good one.
2 strikes. Show me Dunkin'. I wish it'd show me Dunkin'.
Yes.
Right on. So Dunkin' is at number 4. We're going to slide down here to Henry. Henry, 2 strikes. You have 3 of the 6 answers on the board. What is the best place to get food on campus?
What's that sushi place called? The sushi place. I don't know the name of it. Like right next to Dunkin'.
The sushi place.
You know, where you can like just buy the sushi.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know what you're referring to. Sushi. Is it on the board?
I don't know, man. Show
Is it on the board? It's upside down.
You gotta write it upside down.
I'm sorry, guys.
So, that's the
honestly couldn't
3rd
think
mark.
of any food places.
We're going to come over here to Team Laurel where they have a chance to get to 30 points.
It's like
Get it wrong. What should we say? I don't know.
Okay, Laurel.
Alright, we are going with pressed.
With what?
Is that not the right answer?
Feels so much better.
The press.
That's not the proper name of it.
Close enough. Close enough.
So did we steal?
I'm feeling no.
He said the press though, which means it's on there. The
audience just didn't give the right answer.
Who did you survey? Is it on the board?
No.
Doesn't stay.
Yes. Is the
Good
press
job,
eliminated?
guys. Good job. Good
So,
job.
45.
Look at that.
So, coming in at number 2.
Oh.
We have Hothead Burrito. Coming in at number 3. We have Stone.
I was thinking about that one. That's on campus?
Yeah. It's like the Chipotle and Hothead situation. It's like right off, but
Now, coming in at number 6, Everyone Can Dream.
Really?
Really?
It's not on here anymore.
It doesn't matter. Those were the survey answers.
Everyone Can Dream. So, we're going to clear the board. Team Michael, you have 45 points going into round 2. Now, going into round 2. Give yourself a round of applause.
Well, we're winning.
Now, round 2, all point totals are worth double. So, after round 1, Team Michael, 45. Team Laurel, nice goose egg. Okay, round 2, give me Henry, give me Aileen. We surveyed a certain amount of people. What is the item most forgotten before class?
Mask.
A mask. A mask.
Good answer.
Oh, I thought you were telling me
Is it up there?
He doesn't have the answers he has to read.
Gotta double check the point values here. Aileen.
I was gonna say like ear pods or something like that.
AirPods. Is it on there?
Oh, sorry.
I love that.
Wow.
That's fraudulent.
So, normally worth 20, this is going to be 40 points. Will you play or pass?
I think we gonna play.
So, we're going to go over to Team Laurel. We're going to come over to Sydney over here. Get the first try for your team this round. We surveyed a certain amount of people. What is the item most forgotten before class?
A pencil.
A pencil. You would think that going to class, more people would bring a pencil or a pen to class, right?
Yes.
So, let's see. Is it on the board? So, normally worth 10 points. You get 20 for that one. So, we're going to go over here to Austin. No strikes, sir. How are you today?
Oh, I'm not too bad. How are you doing? It's a lovely day.
Lovely day. No strikes on the board for you. You have 2 of the 6 answers. What is the item most forgotten before class?
I'm gonna have to go with the textbook. I definitely leave mine at home way too much.
Well, Austin, is the textbook up there? Gotta show it myself now.
If only you knew.
I'm sorry, I just love that you're yelling at like someone who isn't here.
Normally worth 5, you get 10 points for that answer, Austin. We're gonna go all the way back down here to Laurel. Laurel,
Kyle,
how are you today?
I'm here.
It's nice seeing you today, Laurel. Your team has no strikes. You have half the answers on the board already. What is the item forgotten most before class?
Notebook.
Notebook. Material to write on? You would think people would have something like that? Is notebook on the board? normally worth 30 points, 60 for this round. We're gonna go to Aileen. Aileen, I'm gonna stand on this side of you. You have 4 of the top 6 answers on the board. No strikes yet. What is the item forgotten most before class?
I'm gonna say jacket. I forget mine all the time.
A jacket. Is it on the board? So, we're gonna move down to Sydney. Second attempt over here. So you can go 2 for 2 this round. The item forgotten most before class.
A drink.
Someone might get a little
Good
bit.
answer.
Someone might get a little bit, you know? Stay hydrated in class, you know? But do people think it's an essential? Is the drink on the board?
Oh, yeah.
Normally worth 15, you will get 30 for that. We're gonna move down here to Austin. Austin, a nice round for your team so far. You have 5 of the 6 answers on the board with 1 strike. Can you get the last answer? What is the item forgotten most before class?
Honestly, I'm thinking homework, Kyle.
Homework, you know?
Yeah, good
Something
answer.
might easily slip the brain of a few classmates. Is homework on the board?
Oh, no. These kids are not good students.
Laurel?
These are not good noodles.
2 strikes on the board. You're missing the 6th and final answer. Can you clutch it for your team? What is the item forgotten most before class? If you don't get this answer, that
Backpack.
is a backpack. Ooh, good answer.
Can't do anything, you don't got a backpack.
Man, kind of hard to go to school if you don't have anything to carry your stuff in, right?
A little obvious, but
just-
what else do I have?
It's a little tough, right? You know, have a little carry-on, like a backpack over the shoulder, something. You know? Is backpack on the board? So, 5 out of the 6, making it really tough for Team Michael. Give him a little bit too. 160 points on the board. Reality setting in for Sydney as she realizes that with 1 correct answer, all of those points go bye-bye.
Sorry, team. It's okay.
10 seconds remaining.
How are you going to get to school if you forgot your keys?
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Is that what we're going with?
Michael, team captain, I'm going to give you the microphone here. So,
You know what, even if it's
5
not
of the
right,
6 answers on the board.
You
have
decided on it as a team, and that's
160
what
points
matters.
at stake. 1 incorrect answer, and Team Laurel will take the lead. We asked a certain amount of people, what is the item forgotten most before class?
Keys?
Keys? Kind of hard to get to school, so you don't have your keys, right?
People live on campus.
Don't, can't get into their apartment? Tough one, right? Stranded outside? So,
Good answer.
keys.
Show me keys!
Come on. What is it?
Coming in at number 6.
Sanity. What?
Look, if that was one of the survey answers,
No,
that was
yeah. We could have been.
I wonder how many people actually said that, though.
How many people voted sanity?
I want to see.
I don't know.
Probably believe
It's
one.
anonymous.
One.
Okay, the updated score. Team Laurel, 160. Team Michael, 45. Now, we're gonna clear the board of all answers. We're going to wipe it clean. We're gonna have a new 6 answers on the board, except this time, we have point values tripled. So, round 3. Give me Sydney, give me Maddie.
Let's go, Maddie!
I have lost my marker cap, so it's somewhere. Uh-oh.
Don't worry about it.
It's
Don't worry about it. It's in the middle of that table.
So, your round 3 question. What is the best way to procrastinate?
Netflix or streaming service.
That's a good answer, Maddie.
So, Sydney, the number 1 answer is still on the board. What is the best way to procrastinate? Before I start, though, normally at 20 points is going to be worth the 60. What is the best way to procrastinate?
Talking with friends.
Talking
Good
with
answer.
friends.
Good answer. Ooh. She doesn't get an X, she just doesn't get to steal.
Are you going?
No.
Are you going to play or pass?
I think we want to play. We're going to play.
They're going to play. Get rid of the stars.
Yeah.
Okay. You have one of the 6 answers on the board, Jess. What is the best way to procrastinate?
Take a nap.
Take a nap.
Yeah, that's a good answer, yeah.
You know, some people might be, losing sleep, need to get caught up again.
Exactly.
So, it seems like a nice opportunity. Hey, you're winning.
Weird host.
Is sleep on the board?
Show me sleep.
Yeah!
Way to go, Jack.
Normally worth 30. This is going to be worth 90. So, we're going to work our way back to the front to Michael. Michael, what is the best way to procrastinate?
Going out.
Good answer.
I like that answer.
Going out. Some people like to go out and drink,
Good time.
Good. It's always a good time, right? Get the hand with friends and that. What is it on the board, though?
We'll find out.
Yes, we will, Michael. We will find out. Is it on the board? I am waiting for Chip here. Thank you.
It's okay. Still liked it. Still like the answer.
It was a good one.
So, Henry, 1 strike. You have 2 of the 6 answers on the board. Currently have 150 points lined up. What is the best way to procrastinate?
Well, Kyle, I love to read a good book when I want to procrastinate, so I'm going to say read a book.
Not a bad answer. I know some people like to read, personally. I like to read stuff I write. I'm my favorite author, by the way. But I know some people use reading as like a nice way to cool down with the blood pressure. Is reading on the board? Is it? I don't know. Is it?
Yes.
Normally worth 5 points. This is going to be worth 15. So, Maddie, we're back to you.
Yeah.
What is the best way to procrastinate?
I think YSU's full of some gym bros, so working out.
Okay. I like that answer.
Nice way to burn off some steam.
Yeah.
Show me the gym.
Show me. Show me.
I really need to fix this.
It's okay. We still liked it.
So, Jess, 2 strikes are on the board. You have 3 of the 6 answers. What is the best way to procrastinate?
Going to get food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to get food. You know, getting hungry, you know. Nice little Taco Bell run.
Breakfast burrito run.
You got it, Austin.
1:30 in the morning.
Is food on the board?
No.
It's okay. We had fun.
So,
That was good. That was good.
sadly, you guys have reached 3 strikes. We'll give Team Laurel 30 seconds.
Your answer's wrong. You're probably right. But you had 3 wrong, so.
So, Laurel, 3 of the 6 answers on the board. If you have 1 correct answer, you will come home with, what's that, 150, 165 points.
We're gonna go with playing video games.
Playing video games. You know, you might have those
really
that
good
love the
answer.
sticks, you know. Is video games on the board? Man.
Only you can tell us.
Don't
You
show
can't
me
read
video
his
games.
writing. No.
Don't show
No one's gaming.
Take it off.
Don't show me.
With the game on the line, is video games on the board?
Actually, the episode ended.
And commercial break.
Yep, we'll never know.
It's okay. Get fine.
So, the other 2 answers coming in at number 10.
10?
Or 10 points. Close enough.
Are we sure our host did go out for a couple drinks already?
I'm gonna need one after this.
We have push off.
Push off the work.
Do it tomorrow, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that?
Hold on.
Just not do it.
I saw off and I got worried.
So like do nothing?
I got really worried.
I mean, honestly.
Coming in at number 6.
Music, yeah.
Oh.
So, Team Laurel, I'm gonna
Wait,
need.
what music are you streaming?
Same thought.
Music. I can't.
Get out of my head.
So,
No.
for the fast money round, I'm gonna need 2 members of Team Laurel.
2.
Which 2 members are participating in the fast money round?
Who wants to go? Austin, I feel like you had good answers. Do you want to go?
Sure.
I know you don't want to, Aileen, right?
I can take one for the team, but I don't want to.
Sydney, how do you feel? No? All right, let's go, Austin.
So, you will have 10 seconds from the moment you answer the first question.
Are they going to get the same questions? Can they hear these?
No, we don't.
They
We
don't
don't get
answer.
them. We lost.
We lost, yeah. Oh, okay.
So,
We're here to judge.
you will have 2 questions to answer. Once you answer the first question, you will have 10 seconds to answer the next question.
Okay.
So, based off the people that we surveyed, how many average hours are spent on campus a day?
5.
Name something that ends in board.
School board.
Okay, well.
There were 2 questions?
Yeah. I said that at the beginning.
Who counted for that, though? Sorry, friends. That did not go my way.
So, we have the answers.
That are not on the board, either of which.
We have the top 6 answers. We'll just put the numbers.
I'm sorry.
Laurel, you said the average number of hours on campus was 5. The survey gave you
0.
you have the top answer of 30 points with 5 hours.
All right, I'll make up for school board.
Now,
I thought
for
it
your
was like board after.
For your second answer, you have school board. The survey says
Fair.
so. You have 30 points. Let's see if Caroline can surpass you past the 50 mark.
All right, what's up?
We are going to need Caroline. Please let that gorgeous woman in.
Wait, is that written on there?
No.
Nope.
Oh.
We're good to go.
So, Austin, we asked Laurel 2 additional questions. Your goal is to get 50 points. Laurel has already given you 30. So, you just need to get 20 points to hit your fast money mark. If the answer is the same, I will let you know it's the same. You have to pick a different answer. Huh?
No, we had enough points by that point. We won.
Okay.
Yeah, you won. So it's over. It's okay. You want the final one? It's 1 point. It's 225. 225. 45.
Okay. Smiles at camera.
So, Austin, after I ask you the first question, once you give me an answer, you will have 10 seconds to answer the second question. Okay? We asked some students on campus, what is the average number of hours spent on campus every day?
Go with 5 hours.
Change it.
4 hours.
Name something that ends in board.
Blackboard.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Austin.
Good run. Good run. You got it.
So,
I feel like I'm having heart palpitations.
you said 4 hours for the average for a day on campus. Survey says.
Oh, let's go.
One question left, Austin. You need 5 points to win the fast money round.
Let's go.
For something ending in board, you said blackboard.
What did you say?
We don't have to talk about it.
Why am I thinking
You're not supposed to know the
chalkboard?
answers anyway.
Worse.
Oh, God.
You said blackboard, Austin. The survey says. Drum roll, please. Congratulations to Team Laurel on being today's winner of Jambar Feud, and congratulations for winning the fast money round.
Woo. We did it.
So what do we get?
Notoriety.
No, we had fun.
Congratulations.
You guys are like type in crowd noise.
That was a nice episode of Jambar Feud. Make sure to tune in. Up next, because we got sports coming up.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Hello and welcome back to KyleTV. I'm Kyle Wills. The Youngstown State University's lacrosse team finished up its 2-game homestand with loss to Robert Morris University. The second straight home loss was the first loss against a Mid-American Conference team. Top players on the day were graduate student Allie Corin, who had 4 goals, and freshman Natalie Calandra-Ryan, who had 2 goals for the 10th straight game. The 18-7 loss was followed by a game with their last non-conference opponent in Butler University. Corin again led the team as she had 4 goals on 5 shots, and Calandra-Ryan also contributed with 3 goals as well. The offense did not have enough firepower though, as the Penguins fell to the Bulldogs 12-9. Up next on the schedule is a matchup on Saturday versus Central Michigan University back here at Farmers National Bank Field. Catch live stats of the game on ysusports.com. The Youngstown State University bowling team flew south to compete in the Southland Bowling League Championship in Hanrahan, Louisiana. Going into the tournament as the 4th seed, the Penguins took on Louisiana Tech University and Sam Houston State University. The Penguins won both of the matchups 2-1 on day 1. Day 2 of the tournament saw the Penguins fall to Vanderbilt University 2-1. With the loss, the Penguins were in jeopardy of being eliminated in the next day's rematch versus Louisiana Tech. In the matchup with the Lady Techsters, the Penguins beat them out again 2-1. They then had to face off the Commodores again and lost 2-0 in the rematch to be runner-up in the conference crown. Seniors Emma Wren and Emma Dockery were named to the all-tournament team, the first Penguins to be named to the conference level. The fate of the Penguins were left in the NCAA hands as they had a selection show where they found out that they would be competing against Arkansas State. Now headed to the Lansing Regional, Wren believed the job is not finished, as last year the team fell short in the tournament.
I think, we made our mark last year, but, marks are made to be broken kind of thing, so we're going to try to go that step further and beat how we finished last year.
Head coach Doug Kaburski felt the same, as he believes the team is ready to take on the challenge again.
We're hungry, I know last year at this time I think we turned the Jets on, and I can feel that same mentality and energy with this team. They mean business, and as you can see, we weren't too celebratory. We're happy and we're pleased, but we're also not shaking in our boots, jumping around right now. We want this whole thing. We want it, and so we know it's going to be really hard to do, but we believe in ourselves, and so really it's business right now, and hunger that's our focus.
The NCAA regional matchups start next Friday, April 8th, when YSU takes on Arkansas State. Keep up with live stats on ysusports.com. This past weekend, the baseball team struck out during its trip to the Mountain State. Jambar reporter John Ostapowicz has more.
On Thursday, March 24th, the Penguins started their first game of a 3-game series against West Virginia University at the Monongahela County Ballpark. Despite setbacks because of expected weather, Youngstown State started Game 1 in a thrilling fashion, only to fizzle out by allowing 5 straight runs to the Mountaineers to fall 6-4. Despite the loss, the team showed sparks of life as senior outfielder Dominic Bucco, junior infielder Braden O'Shaughnessy, and senior infielder Steven D'Asanio each had multiple hits, out-hitting the Mountaineers 8-5. Head coach Dan Bernalini knew going into the game that facing West Virginia would be difficult.
They provide a big challenge, even when they're not hitting, they can, they're one of the top base stealing teams in the country. They put a lot of pressure on you.
In Friday's doubleheader, the Penguins were unable to get it done as it lost both games to the Mountaineers. The Penguins dropped the first game 9-3 before falling apart in Game 2, losing 13-2. In Game 1, West Virginia proved to be too much for Youngstown State as the Mountaineers scored 7 runs over their final 4 at-bats. In Game 2, YSU allowed 6 runs in the first 3 innings to push the Mountaineers to a 6-0 lead. The Penguins fired back with a 2-run inning before West Virginia answered with 7 runs in the bottom of the 6th. With the series loss, Bertolini expressed that the changes of the games had an effect on the players' overall preparation.
It was difficult, not an excuse. We had to find ways to execute, but we probably weren't as fresh on the mound as we'd like to be, especially when you're playing a good quality team like that. So I definitely think it had an impact.
The team took on Michigan State University Wednesday, March 30th. For more information, check out ysusports.com. The Penguins are back in action today, Friday, April 1st through Sunday, April 3rd, as they play a 3-game Horizon League series against Oakland University. I'm John Ostapowicz, Jambar TV.
Both the Youngstown State University men's and women's basketball teams concluded their seasons last month, but the women's campaign as a whole ranks well in Youngstown State's history. The women's basketball team finished the 2021-22 season with an overall record of 24-7. This marks the 6th best record in program history. The 5 other teams were led by Hall of Fame head coaches Ed DiGregorio and Joyce Ramsey. This year, the women were co-regular season Horizon League champions for the first time in program history, first time since joining the Horizon League prior to the 2001-2002 season. The last time Youngstown State claimed that title came during the 1997-98 season when it went 15-1 in the Mid-Continent Conference. That year, the team earned a school-best 28-3 record and made its way into the Mid-Continent Championship, where it defeated Valparaiso University 78-69. With the win, the Penguins punched their ticket into the NCAA tournament. The women earned the number 12 seed in the tournament and paired off against number 5 seed Memphis. They managed to pull off the 91-80 upset to collect their first NCAA tournament win in YSU history. The team's last NCAA tournament bid came during the 1999-2000 season. In the 1999-2000 campaign that featured 22 wins, the Penguins would reach the NCAA tournament for the 3rd time in 5 years. It also marked the final winning season of DiGregorio's YSU career. The team's next winning season came in 2012-2013 under head coach Bob Bolden. The gap of over a decade included a 0-30 campaign during the season. That wraps up our show today. We hope you enjoyed our April Fool's edition. And remember, stay safe, Penguins.
Support for Jambar TV is provided in part by the YSU Foundation and the Jane F. Lamb Charitable Foundation. Thank you.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa, and I'm Y and proud.
Hey kid, you want to try some exercise?
Wait, what? What's going on right now?
Yeah, man, exercise.
I don't know. I don't know if I should even be talking to you right now.
It's got lots of benefits.
Okay.
The benefits of exercise include increased levels of energy, higher quality of sleep, better muscle and bone strength, improved memory, and clearer skin.
Growing up, I love figuring out how things work, putting things together. I love being able to come up with an idea, design it, just the whole process of creating things. I go to school here at Youngstown State and my passion is 3D design. I chose YSU because all the equipment, the research being done here, it's like a playground for me. I'm Alex, and I'm Y and proud.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud. You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting, where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud